Welcome to Daytime with Susan Hunter. Today is Tuesday, February 22nd, and we welcome to the show Ashley Sauvé, who is the Community Quality Institute's Research and Training Coordinator. Welcome to the show,
Thank
Ashley.
you.
So tell us a little bit about the role of CQI in the community. What is it and what do you do?
The Community Quality Research Institute is a small, not-for-profit, community-based research institute that exists to facilitate quality of life improvements in the community through our research primarily and through the professional development training that we also coordinate.
Wonderful. So quality of life is really important, and I like to think Sault Ste. Marie has a very high quality of life. Do you compare us to other communities, and are those communities in Canada, or are they more in Europe or around the world?
What we do is mostly try to look at, rather than looking at it as a basis of comparison, we'll look at what issues are really standing out in our own community that we need to look at. Sometimes we will look to provincial averages to base that assumption on. Autism is an example that comes to mind, where Sault Ste. Marie's number of autism cases is higher than the provincial average. Then that might be a highlight that we might want to look at in research.
It one of the things, or is that just an example of autism?
That's just an example, yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
We aren't necessarily higher in autistic children or people?
We are. I'm not sure
Oh.
the exact numbers, though.
Okay. No, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Did not know that. So you mentioned these, like a key theme being health as it relates to autism. There are different themes or indicators that you touch on with your research with the Institute?
Yeah, well, one of the main things that we do each year is produce a community performance report. And that report looks at 6 or 7 different key sectors within the community, and health is one of those sectors.
Okay.
So what we do is, for each of those sectors, again, we'll look at what are the key issues that relate to our community. That's that are things that we need to look into, and that may not reflect what the most important things in Toronto or Sudbury would be, but what stands out, and that's really driven by our task forces. Part of our research methodology is to meet with different task forces for each of those sectors, and these are local professionals from that field who will use their expertise to guide our research questions and oversee our research.
So are those professionals volunteers then?
Yeah, yep.
And they want to build better community, help with finding more things that we can do to improve our quality of life?
Yeah, a lot of the members of the task force are being drawn from our membership base. CQI is supported by a membership base of over 40 organizations and individuals, and those people are all, by virtue of their membership with CQI, saying that they're dedicated to quality of life improvement. And
has this organization been around for a long time? Is it a new initiative?
We've been around for, I think, about 7 years. We grew out of an initiative called the Becoming Extraordinary Communities, and then we, had a few name changes. We were originally, a part of the Economic Development Corporation, and it was only last year, January of 2010, when we became independently incorporated.
Fascinating. So you have these themes. Can you name some of them besides health that we look at as indicators of a high quality community?
Mm-hmm. We'll be looking at, obviously the economy, education, culture, society, the environment. Those are our key areas that we look at. And again, that's just for the community performance report. If there's other areas within the community that relate to quality of life that, if we identify that research needs to be done in other areas, then we'll do it.
Wonderful. So you're located on Sault College campus.
Yep.
So people could drop in to see you and talk about the community if they so wish.
That would be great. I always love company. So we're up at Sault College in room G 1500.
Okay.
And and it's worth noting if people feel that there's a specific area of quality of life that they feel should be highlighted on a local level, then by all means, contact us and we'll see if it's something that we can explore.
Wonderful. My final question for you is, what could we, just myself as an individual, do? Is there some small takeaway that someone could begin doing today to make a better community? Is it volunteer work or on one of these things that you've presented?
I'd say, I mean, you hit it right there. Volunteerism is one of, I think, the most important things that we can do to engage with our community. Not only does it give us an opportunity to contribute, but it gives us an opportunity to also, be more aware of the broader context of the issues that are happening in the community and what needs to be worked on.
That whole element of giving back.
Yeah,
and being
yeah,
actively
of course.
involved in community builds better cities, better towns, better regions.
Yep.
Great. Well,
Yep.
we thank you for being on the show today.
All right. Well, thank you, Susan.
We've been talking to Ashley Sauvé. She is the Research and Training Coordinator with CQI, Community Quality Institute. It's situated on the Sioux College campus, and we invite you to drop in and see Ashley anytime. Thanks for being on the show. Take care. Thank you.